problem.
Port Lavaca, Calhoun County Airport. Automated weather observation. 15490. Zulu, weather, wind 220 at 7. Visibility 10.
Very nice.
1,700. Broken. Temperature.
You have all your
1 Celsius.
noise reduction stuff on.
Altimeter 29790. Remark.
Yep.
Density altitude.
Sound pretty good?
2,100.
Excellent.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. Yeah.
Port Lavaca, Calhoun County Airport. Automated
Yeah, it's all the way
weather
loud as it can, so you might have volume on here.
Zulu, weather.
Is that as loud as it goes? Check, check, check. Okay.
Visibility 10.
And then go ahead and check your altimeter setting.
Broken. Temperature 3. 1 Celsius. 2.27. Altimeter 29790. Remark. Density altitude.
We should be pretty close to field elevation on there, yeah. Good. Beacon's on. I like it. Looks good to me. And while you're sitting here, you can go ahead and set the heading indicator over to compass.
Yeah, let's see. 330.
Shy at 32. 320 something. Go the other way, it'll be shorter. There you go.
330.
About 320. There's 322-ish or so. 325.
322.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. Oil pressure looks great. Amps are showing good. I like it.
Clock's even running.
It is. It's smooth and good. All right. Well, let's go ahead and release your brake, and we'll taxi out to runway 14. And you'll hold your right hand on the brake as necessary, just to, so you're checked with how that's going to go. Good.
Let me get my thing situated.
Yeah. And now we're rolling. Now we're rolling. Yeah, good, good, good.
Left.
Sure, here, let me.
Home in the back.
Okay. Very good.
Don't see anybody.
Oh, clear left and right. Calhoun County traffic, Piper 5311 Zulu, taxi to 14 for departure at Calhoun.
Oh, one other thing I saw in that that they're using is an ice refrigerator that sits in the back.
Oh yeah, blows, circulates cool ice air in there. Yeah, you can. I've seen some homemade versions of those too.
Little ice, put ice.
Yeah, you just put ice and it just has a circulation fan that pumps it out through a little duct and points it at you, a little swamp cooler.
That might be good.
Oh, it could be. Yeah, if you were traveling or doing something enough in the hot months where that warrants the weight that you have to carry around, then by all means. But I haven't ever really needed or felt the need to get one of those. You know, it helps on the ground a little bit, but when it's hot, it's hot. So
Yeah.
it's just, you just got to get through and get up, climb up high where it's cool. That's where you want to be.
I can see where taxiing around.
Oh, yeah, it would help.
Your takeoff, actually. Get used to.
Calhoun County Traffic Reconnaissance 851, Senior Navy Texan 6,500, 5 miles to the southeast, inbound for a high right overhead runway 32, Calhoun County.
the only real argument I heard against those things was just the fuel, or pardon me, not fuel, just the extra weight. You know, it taps into your useful load, so if you're in a plane that doesn't have very much useful load, but then you might skimp on it, and then you do have to keep it filled with ice, and once the ice melts, well, then it's pretty useless. But that's the only arguments I've heard against them. Other than that, I mean, it does its job. I think my dad made one for his 172, did a homemade version of that. Little battery powered.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, just an ice chest with a
little reservoir in the bottom.
Yeah, a little circulation fan and a duct pointing out at you. That's all it would need.
Lights on, those landing lights.
Well, before you do that, you can do your run up before you do the lights.
Oh, okay.
Lights we do run up checklist.
Okay.
Check all the systems, flight controls, instruments,
Okay.
and then before takeoff, it's lights, camera, action. We'll go with that. Oh, sound pretty. That one sounds a little rough. That's actually pretty low.
That one's a little bit much, but
That was. I'm sure it's just. I think we had that once with Elliot, and it's probably just a slightly foul plug. And what you can do is put it on both for me.
yeah, both is one more that way.
I believe so. Yes. Yes, there's both. We can lean the mixture out to kind of increase the temperature in there. We want to kind of lean it out, burn it off a little bit. And now run it up closer to like 2,000. See how fast we can. Well, in Calhoun County, 11 Zulu on the ground, we're going to need a short delay. We're troubleshooting something here at the end, so no rush on our account.
West 851, copy.
That's sounding a lot better, yep. So. Go to both, and we'll just let it burn for another, I mean, really like 20, 30 seconds, just to really get that off of there. All right, you can bring it back down to your 17, 1600. Go ahead and check your carb heat. Good, it's functioning. All right, and reduce power to idle. Alright, it doesn't die. Oops. Probably better. Good. Alright, and then after that, bump it back up towards 1,000, between 800 and 1,000. Normal range, so it doesn't foul anymore. Alright, so for takeoff, it's lights, camera, action. So lights, I always made up camera being mixture full rich, transponder to altitude mode. Alright, and before we take off, we've got a T6 on.
That's altitude.
Yep,
There.
it is. So we've got a T6 coming in, so we're going to wait for him to land, and then we'll take off and depart over the town of Port Lavaca, just straight out to the southeast.
Okay. I wonder if you could leave this open.
Yeah, you can. I'm fine with that if you want to. Doesn't bug me at all, as long as you're comfortable with it. My door's good. Alright, there he goes. So I'll announce your departure, and you can taxi out onto the runway. Straight out over to the town, straight out to the southeast.
Or you going to announce that?
I'll announce it, yeah. Calhoun County traffic, Piper 5311 Zulu is departing runway 14, will be a straight out departure to the southeast, Calhoun.
And Calhoun County traffic, 851 will be a left crosswind 14, Calhoun County.
lining up on center line. We're going to maintain center line with our feet. You're going to smoothly apply full power as we accelerate. All the engine instruments look good. All the way in, got full power, great. Just using our feet. Gonna get up to 55, 60, rotate. Smoothly pulling back. Keeping it taken off. There you go, right rudder. There it is. That little bit of crosswind we're gonna be fighting later, huh? Alright, you got full power in.
Yeah.
We're gonna look towards that 75 or so. Climbing out.
Welcome to the sky.
Yeah, it is warm today. Our density altitude is going to affect our performance, so we will feel that.
Now you say you wanted to go on out to the...
Just straight on out over the town of Port Lavaca, so we won't turn, we'll just climb straight out. So just keep that climb happening. Good. And you're gonna, just keep your hand on top of that throttle. That's where it's gonna live till about 1,000 feet up. And give us a good rate of climb all the way up. So keeping that 75 to 80 miles per hour range. Give us our best climb. Too much for you? Yeah, that's fair. There's enough kind of air moving around at the floorboards and through the little vent windows. I think it works pretty well for us. And Calhoun County 11 Zulus on the upwind departing out towards the southeast. Alright, we just have one little tower to contend with, but nothing terrible over there. That climb rate coming. You can adjust trim. If it's trying to go nose down on you, you can trim that nose up a little if needed. Very good. Very good.
Traffic 160 Rocky 5, 5 miles to the northeast, transition into the west. 1,100 feet. Space traffic.
Very nice.
We could actually leave them on now.
Well, we generally turn the landing lights on above 500 feet. When we're outside the pattern area, you're free to turn them off. So that was about the right spot. We're still climbing and cruising.
Yeah, you want to... Since I'm a student, you want me to keep turning them on when you're landing, right?
Oh yeah, well it's just to get in the habit of, and in a high density area, usually, I mean, you're going to turn it on just for visibility so you are more visible to others.
Right.
It does help. You can pick that glint of the landing light out better than maybe just the plane, especially in haze or low visibility conditions. It penetrates further than just your airframe. Things like when we go into Victoria, we turn on the landing light so the tower can see us, because they're just a visual tower. They don't have a radar controller or anything like that, so they're just looking out the window, and it helps them identify you.
Did you want to level off at 1,000?
Well, let's see what we got here. I bet we can go up to about 1,500 foot. Maybe we can get some turns and little climbs and stuff in too. So let's take a heading of south, so a little bit to the left for a heading with south, and track that road that's going out there a ways.
That one there?
Or, well, either one
That
works.
one? Okay.
Yeah, either one will work. Let's try for 1,500.
Okay.
We're just flying. It's been a while since you've been at the controls. We're just going to get a feel for it again. Do some turns, maybe ease into some steeper bank turns. Since we are able to get up to 1,500, it's higher than I expected. So we'll take advantage of it while we're together.
Okay.
That way we're not just punishing ourselves with pattern and landing work for a while, you know, we'll be able to do some flights. Let's see here. I'm getting indication. I'm getting pretty good positive indication.
Wow.
It's faint, but I did hear some Morse code stuff in there. Okay, it is faint, but you can definitely hear a Morse code identifier in there. So level off 1500, maybe just a touch below. It does get a little hazy up here.
About 2300.
That sounds perfect, and then let's go to the left a little bit more towards that southerly heading. Good. No, I'm getting good positive indication on there, which it hadn't before. Yes, it looks like it's working great. Looks like
I got another one of these with it.
Oh, did you? Okay. That one seems to be working better, unless it was a different one that was just, you know, a different style that you preferred. But that one looks fine. So it might not be worth the hassle of switching it, because that one's just fine. Alright, why don't you start with a right turn, just a 180-degree right turn. So we're going to go back to the north. Somewhere in the 30-degree bank mark, nothing crazy. Normal turn.
West.
Yeah.
November 452 Sierra Delta, contact Cobra 60, approach 120.9. 20.9, 452 Sierra Delta, you have a good day.
Houston Center, Piper 5311 Zulu, request.
Be on 1350, coming in Gargles. Again. That's 223 Mike, how do you read? There's a 223 Michael, loud and clear, Victoria Altimer 2978. 2978, get my transponder, brother.
Let's do a left turn
Mike,
back to south, up 30 degrees of bank.
Yeah, that's 7.5, I'll report an altitude change. Well, Corpus 452 Sierra Delta's with you. We're loud like 7,000 information to call. 5 Sierra Delta, subject clear. Sorry about that. Call.
How many degrees? 90, did you say?
180, so back to south.
Oh, 180.
Back to south, yep.
43963 Houston Center, Roger, climb, maintain fault, 230.
Curious if you, we're kind of on just the lower side of altitude for Houston to really pick us up.
3722 Houston Center, Roger, step out, press to maintain 16,000. The halogen altimeter,
Good. They're a little shallow on the bank, but that's okay. We're going to practice some steeper turns here as we go. So let's do just same type of deal, left turn, 180 degrees back to north. Let's get up to 30 degrees of bank. So it'll be 30 degrees of bank, little bit of pitch of the nose up. Might need just a touch of power to keep from slowing down too much as well. There's 30, great. Good. Good. There's through 90. We're going to keep it going back to north.
Galactic traffic, Skylane 52400 is 7 miles to the north. 1,300 inbound for
Very nice.
26, collapsing.
Good. Let's do that to the right, all the way up to 30 degrees of bank. Very good. I like it. Got just a touch of climb happening, but just a touch. You're pretty good through there. There's east, so 90 degrees more. That little boost of power and touch of right rudder through that turn as well. Can't neglect the rudder. There's south. Wonderful. Good. So 30 degrees of bank when we're in the traffic pattern. That's kind of our maximum. We don't want to go any more than 30 degrees of bank. Speaking of, let's left turn. Let's go 360 degrees all the way around. See, we maintain about that 1,400 feet.
Collapse traffic, Skylane Cloud 24005 miles to the north.
30 degrees or better.
Full stop, collapse.
Great. Just a touch of power there. Power's a little low for me. Good, and keep that bank in. When you keep that bank in there, you're at about 20 degrees. Give me a little more bank. A little more bank. Great. I like it. And rolling out.
Wow.
Very good. Gotta leave that rollout just a little bit. Our road was a nice little visual waypoint I had going, so very nice. Let's do that to the right. Doing that to the right.
About
30 degrees or better on the bank.
To the east and do a straight in for 26, collapsing.
This is feeling very, very good all through here.
I got the right amount of rudder in it.
Yeah, just a touch to the right is all it needed, but it's there. It's there.
Okay, traffic destination 851 is heading upwind for 14. It's going to reset and switch runway 32 and make our way base 32 contact.
Alright. Let's turn left towards the coast. Just turn
Port
towards
Lavaca.
Port Lavaca and the coast that way.
Automated weather observation. 1612. Zulu weather. Wind 240 at 9er. Visibility.
Gonna be a little bit stiffer of a crosswind than it was earlier, but not bad. They've changed runways. The Navy here has changed to runway 32. So we'll go ahead and modify our plan.
Traffic, 18 X-ray taxi for takeoff on 14 Calhoun Co.
Crap, well. Here's a conflict I've heard. The Navy was just calling that they're resetting for runway 32. Clyde is on the ground and is taking off of runway 14. So now, where does that leave us? Yeah, so and he's on short final for 3-2, so the Navy's landing 3-2. Clyde's still taxiing. Clyde's probably going to change his game plan here in a second. Maybe he'll take off at 3-2. The wind is just slightly favoring runway 32. It's an 80-degree crosswind component for 3-2 and a 100-degree crosswind component for 1-4. So that's fine. Just a little to the left. We'll cut over the bay right here. Kind of skirt up to the right of Port Lavaca a little bit. And go figure out what we're going to do. I would like to land on 3-2. That's what I would like to do. So we're going to fly the bay all the way up, and then we'll circle back for our downwind on 3-2. So you just keep cruising this way for a little while.
351 is, we're going to climb up to about 2,500 over the field, and we'll just circle through the park, looks like, for Calhoun County.
Calhoun County traffic, Piper 5311 Zulu, 5 miles to the southeast inbound, Calhoun County.
Got lots of fuel down the left tank.
Oh yeah, no, we've been up for not even half an hour yet, so we're doing good on our fuel. We're just going to leave it over there on the left tank and do what we need to do.
Well, that's pretty scenery.
Oh yes, yes it is. So from here, so we're almost on a straight in for 3-2 out there. That's where we are. But I want you to fly a traffic pattern, and so from here we've kind of got a choice. We could either go to the left and overfly, do that teardrop, or we could just swing way out to the right and come back to the downwind. That's the choice I'm choosing now. Neither one is more correct or wrong or anything like that. If you had iffy weather conditions and you needed to be close to the airport, I might fly closer to, directly to the airport and then stay close and do the teardrop stuff. Today it's a nice day. We're just going to cruise up the bay, come back to it.
On 1-4,
Water tank
Calhoun
right
County.
there,
Yep.
that's pretty good
Yep, reference point.
reference point.
Calhoun County traffic, Piper 5311 Zulu is just south of the town of Port Lavaca at 1,100. We're flying up the bay towards the causeway. So somebody is taking off of runway 14, that's Clyde, so we'll keep our eyes open for him in the next couple minutes and make sure we don't have a conflict there. He generally flies very low, so if you stay at 1,000 or better, I'm very happy with that.
And let's see.
What you got?
Trying to get some of the details here. Oh, that water tower there is with that new addition coming into town.
Right, yeah, we're pointing right towards Whataburger. We're gonna go right over the top of Walmart here in a second. HEB should be out to the left just a little bit. Well, that's where tractors
Calhoun
are.
County traffic.
HEB is right there.
We're going to head
Yep,
out over
there's
the
the
causeway and then go about north out.
Calhoun County traffic, 11 Zulu's at 1,000 feet. Oh, just in the vicinity of Lighthouse Beach. We're heading, continuing north along the bay, Calhoun County.
Roger, I got that. I'm at 500 feet.
These are 500.
Yeah. I know he likes to fly low.
He's like to fly low and slow, right?
Yeah.
I don't see him.
He should be somewhere to the left coming from the vicinity of the runway right to us towards the causeway. So, I don't have him yet either. But according to him, we've got the vertical separation we would need. Alright. I still don't see him.
Oh, I got you now.
Oh, he picked you up.
Yeah, I do not have you in sight though. Oh, there, we just went over you. Have fun. He's out to the right there now.
Will do.
Oh, okay, yeah. How about the Navy guy?
He bugged off, he went somewhere else, so it's just us. We got the whole airport to ourselves. So, we're going to continue on, just kind of past the runway a little bit and circle back for our downwind. We're going to do a right downwind, right base for 3-2. That's what we're going to do. The wind is just slightly favoring that runway. Yeah, so, and it's just those things, we're just putting along, nice and easy, nice and slow.
Yeah,
Got plenty of, yep. Yeah, you got the two big open hangers, and yep. 1090 is this road that's running all the way up here that curves.
Comes
So
down that road.
Yep, that's what we'll be going over on the other opposite direction. So we've given ourselves plenty of space to turn around and get on that road. So we'll be set up quite nicely here.
No steeper than 30 degrees
In the traffic pattern, right? Yep. Just on those turning from downwind to base and base to final, especially. So if that means if you're going to overfly, I'd rather you overfly and gradually bring it back in than to steepen up your bank drastically to crank it back over and come back in. So that's where you get into that stall spin scenario. The logic there is that your stall speed increases as your bank angle increases. So you get closer and closer to stall speed with a steeper bank. And at 60 degrees of bank, your stall speed is, your airplane is carrying 2 times the load, which increases your stall by more than 50%. So, all right, start turning back towards, and we'll line up on our downwind. Calhoun County traffic, Piper 5311 Zulu, 3 miles to the north, inbound for a right downwind, 32, touch and go Calhoun. There's John Sterling's runway with his air tractor sitting out there, right below us.
Oh, yeah.
Good. 1,000 feet is right where we want to be, so that's looking good. Yeah, we're heading almost right into the wind now, so we're going to have that slow ground speed feel. On downwind here, as you turn downwind, you might need to have a slight right crab, yep, to track that ground course that you want. Calhoun County traffic, 11 Zulu is right downwind, 32, touch and go Calhoun. Great. Now, before we get to midfield, we start that before landing checklist. So it's fuel on the left tank.
Okay.
Mixture full rich.
Full rich.
Lights on.
Lights are on.
Seat belts are fastened. Great. Next thing, as we come up beam our touchdown point. So kind of that crossing taxiway here in just a moment. We will reduce power to 1700. Right there, very good.
Do you wait till it's about 40 degrees back, or?
45 degrees off your shoulder, yep. So 1700, and then carburetor heat's going to come on. Great. A little early, just a little early. We're still fairly close, but just maintain your 80 or so. You can start turning in. Calhoun County, 11 Zulu, right base, 32, touch and go Calhoun. Good. And just adjusting power to get that descent rate nice. In the 500 foot per minute range is good. 80 miles an hour is working well for you. This is going well. Don't start turning too early. Right in here. Calhoun County, 11 Zulu, turn in final, 32, touch and go Calhoun. Proper use of rudder, some right rudder through there. Very good. Alright, 80 miles an hour. Touch of right rudder. There we go. As you get on center line, left aileron's what it's going to want. Right in here. Just like this. Add some power for me, please. Good. That's about right. And we will slowly start reducing that power when we get a little closer. Right now, start reducing that power. Good. We're just going to carry a little bit of it. Just going to carry a little bit of power. Remember that left aileron is going to be our home base. Reduce power ever so slightly more. And we're flying it onto the runway. Oh, that was nice.
That was nice.
That was nice. All right. Carb heat off. Full power. All the way to full. Remember, feet are doing the steering. Aileron compensating for the wind. Rotate. Good. 75 miles an hour. Right rudder's what it runs in that climb right there. Left aileron. There we go. There we go. It's going to want to point to the left.
Approach, I think.
That was a great approach. That was, yeah, no, that was fantastic. I'm very comfortable with how that went. We carry that power all the way down to the round out and then just smoothly pull it back to idle. When you actually touch down, you probably have still a little bit of power in. And that's giving you that little bit of cushion, that little bit of aerodynamic control. I want some right rudder from you there. Not left rudder. It wants right rudder in the climb. There you go. Hand's going to rest on the throttle all through this way. That's a big FAA examiner point. Keep your hand on the throttle, yep.
Once you're at an altitude, it's
yes, yep. You can make small adjustments if you turn the light on or off, but just come back to the throttle. Adjusting trim is okay, but back to the throttle. There's 500. Landing light goes off. Nav lights can stay on. Landing light goes off. Well, down. There you go. And start that right turn for crosswind while still climbing up to 1,000 feet. Calhoun County traffic, Piper 11 Zulu, right crosswind, 3-2, touch and go, Calhoun. I'd like to do 3 landings, and that'll be what we get. So that was number 1.
Maybe next time I come, we'll have a wind right down the runway.
We can only hope, right? That's what we can hope for. Keeping that 75 to 80 mile an hour range for the good climb. Start turning your downwind.
6 kilo, turn and final for 18.
Right rudder through the turn.
Somebody's turning final. Is it over Galactus?
I think I heard Lockhart.
Oh, Lockhart.
Yeah, somewhere else, but it's not here.
Sometimes in the spring, that frequency will go a long way.
It does, yeah. We pick up stuff from all over. Alright, continue climbing up to 1,000. Very good. We use that road to track, so we're going to have that nose just slightly to the right, compensating for the wind. That's good there.
Yeah. They're getting over the road now a little.
Yeah. And not too much. Just make sure that ground track is going over the road. So back to the left a little bit. Easy on the rudder. See that punching that left rudder got you really skewed there.
Yeah.
So it's just aileron and little bits of rudder to supplement the aileron. Alright, 2100 RPM. And start that before landing check after you get that reduction. Fuel, mixture, lights, seatbelts. Very nice. Holding 1,000 very nicely. Speed looks good. As you come abeam your touchdown point, right there, 1700 RPM. Carb heat on below 2000, right there. Pitch for 80. Nose up slightly. There we go. Just a little early. This will work right about there, just about there. Calhoun County traffic, Piper 11 Zulu right base, 32, touch and go, Calhoun. Power feels good. Just looking for that 80 mile an hour. Square off this base leg, nice. Good.
A little further out.
A little further out, feel just a touch low, so we can add just a squeeze of power. Just add a couple hundred RPM there. Very good. And we were a little fast. I think that speed was kind of bringing us down a little faster. Keeping that nose up slightly for about that 80. There you go. All right, now start turning into the runway.
To land in here.
Oh yeah, if you had an issue, you got.
All you gotta do is miss the cows.
Yeah, all you gotta do is not hit a power line or people. All right, here we go. Reduce power just a hair, Okay. Working to keep our 80, just get you a nice descent path coming. I like it. The wind's blowing us over on the center line, very nice. Now we're going to compensate for it so we don't keep blowing. So some more right rudder, left aileron. This is home base now. You're going to make small corrections to and from this left aileron. Reducing power just helps slow down. Just slightly, right there. Hold that. All right, reduce just a hair more. All right, I'm letting go a little bit of pressure, so keep that right rudder in there. Left aileron, favor the left aileron. Pitch up, power to idle. Good, carb heat. Full throttle. You want that crosswind correction in. Leave that aileron over there to the left some. Steer just with your feet. Rotate. Make sure you're at full power before you rotate. Good.
Oh, not impossible.
No, not by any means. That was good. I released a lot of pressure there towards the end, and you were feeling it. Hand on the throttle.
Yeah, I could feel it needed a little up.
Yeah. Your home base becomes here with your ailerons. Small corrections to and from there, but you have to return there. You almost never want to go flat. If you go flat, you're going to the right, and that's not where you want to be. So think about what's happening, compensate, react appropriately, and you'll do well. That was good. We're doing good here. It's working for us. We're just going to keep it up.
Yeah, actually, I felt like I had enough elevator, really.
Yeah, you do. When you carry that little bit of power, that's been a good secret for us.
Tail down a little
Yes,
bit.
is carrying that power, giving that elevator, what elevator you've got is more effective because there's more airflow over it.
And that's the speed reduced with
Yeah.
approach attack.
Exactly.
Angle of attack.
Yes. Aerodynamic braking. Good. Just about there. Landing lights off. Hand on the throttle. Good. Start that crosswind turn for me. Calhoun County Piper 5311 Zulu, right crosswind. 32, full stop landing, Calhoun. Go ahead and start that downwind turn now. Lead that turn just a little bit. Put you right where you want to be. Great.
So traffic Ranger
Keep climbing up to 1,000.
What's on a 136?
I mean that 75, 80 mile an hour range. Good, this one will be a full stop landing.
Okay.
Good. Now what's the next step?
Okay, well, I'll check the land in here. Yeah, we don't do carpet yet.
Nope, no carpet yet.
Anyway.
Good. And verify seatbelts. Very good. You're a beam your touchdown point there.
Okay.
So power goes to 1700 to beam our touchdown point. Great. There it is. An 80 mile an hour descent. Turn right about there. Just a touch sooner than we did before. Just a touch. Calhoun County traffic, Piper 5311 Zulu. Right base 32, full stop Calhoun.
80.
Yep, that's feeling good for you. Just adjust your power as needed to get that nice descent path you want. If you're coming in low or descending too fast, add some power. If you're high, you can reduce power. We're definitely not high. So we're either pretty good or a little low. I think we're pretty good. Yeah. And you're just a touch fast, so you can bring that nose up slightly. That'll help delay some of the descent action we're getting. Good. Rolling on the final, very nice. Calhoun County 11 Zulu, final 32, full stop Calhoun. Well, don't mess with that left rudder. You don't need left rudder right there. Alright, on center line. You're fast and low, just pitch up slightly. There you go. Now reduce that power out. Good. Good. Right rudder, more right rudder. Hold it off. Hold it off. Hold it off. Kind of need to keep that pull going. Hold that hand there. You got to make sure it's just your feet that you're thinking about steering with. Good. Good, good, good. Yes, we will. And you'll just go clear the runway and then we will clean it up. Left rudder, there it is.
Keeping that elevator down, aileron down while
Yes. It takes some getting used to because your feet have to act independently of what you're doing up here.
Yeah.
And that takes a disconnect. Alright. Yeah, pull to a stop when you're clear of the runway, and then do the after landing check. So pull to a stop. Lights off. That one's already off.
This one here is...
Oh, it's down for on? Or is it up for on?
Oh, it's on.
Yeah, yeah. That one's already off. Off. Carb heat off. Beacon stays on, yeah. Carb heat off. You're right there. Good. Transponder to standby.
Just one thing. No, two.
Yeah, it is. Standby is down there, yep. And trim back for takeoff, which is in a pretty good spot. All right, you can taxi us into parking.
Okay.
Good, good. Good flight.
Oh yeah, that was great.
There you go. No, we put together some good landings with that one. I'm happy with how you did on that.
Oh yeah, with the soft wind, that wasn't bad.
No, we made some good landings. And I'd say, let's see. Yeah, we'll go on the back row again and find your spot, whichever one you like over here. Wonder how our cameras did if they kept recording and
Probably.
this kept recording 52 minutes of recording. I like. Pause that.